Today we're going to look at set number 76316, Fantastic Four versus Galactic's construction figure. Very long title. Here at the front of the box with our Galactus in question fighting the Fantastic Four, doing Fantastic Four stuff. Well, very exciting. Here at the back of the box with Galactus doing more Galactus things and Fantastic Four doing more fantastic things. Here at the top of the box with your minifigure there, legal information, language lesson. Here the side of the box with Marvel and Lego on there. Here at the bottom of the box with your logos and app reminders of recycling and lucky numbers and more legal information. Here at the other side of the box with your very small warning about small parts, logos, big blank spot, and lucky numbers. So yeah, let's go put this thing together and see if he's as big as you think he is. You also get your standard sticker sheet with a bunch of big old stickers on there. You also get your fairly standard instruction booklet, nothing really exciting. But it does come with the pirate on the back, so that's fun. Here we have Mr. Fantastic, who looks, pretty okay. Does have these weird little leg extenders they gave him to make him look stretchier, but they also gave him these giant, I guess, shoe pieces that look very out of place. But his uniform does look really nice. Little four there, little belt. Very nice little gloves there. So yeah, overall he looks pretty good. It's nothing too exciting, but he looks like what he did in the movie, so fantastic. Here we have Susan. Looks really nice. And she's wearing the exact same outfit as Mr. Fantastic, just she has a little clear dish pieces to be her powers, and she has a very nice hairpiece. That's really the only difference. Still looks good though. Here we have the Thing. Looks pretty nice, wearing the same exact outfit as the previous two, they just give him the weird rocky dome and big fists to make him look bigger. So yeah, that was a choice. Hopefully they'll one day make a bigger thing to look closer like it did in the movie, but we get this for now, so, fantastic. Here we have Jonathan, who looks pretty nice. Same kind of outfit his family's wearing, just he has little flame pieces, more flame pieces in the fists to make him look like he's flying and on fire. So that's fun. He just had the nice hairpiece, which is, fantastic. Here we have Galactus all put together. Looks fairly nice. Fairly accurate to what we see in the movie. Well, best you can do using bricks and stuff. Overall, it's a fairly standard kind of construction figure that they've been making. Has the, same kind of knees and feet and kind of same kind of hips in there and elbows and shoulders, which, do fairly well. There's, it hits the little shoulder pads a little, and you get the same kind of standard kind of hands. Do get these big kind of hip skirts, which do kind of stick out a little, but, it's a nice use of that cockpit piece, which is fine, and they do fall out of the way, so you can, get some more posability, I guess. But overall, they're kind of in the way, but it does complete the look. They are heavily covered in stickers, which is kind of annoying, but, what are you going to do? Do get the nice little torso swivel there. Do get the nice little chest here, which does have another sticker on there. Do get this nice face, which is printed. So that's nice. It does come on this kind of standard kind of ball joint there, so you can look back and kind of look down. Can't really look side to side, but can do the twist. You get this nice little, I guess, head horns. I don't know what we really call them, which is nice. They do kind of get out of place, so you can kind of look weird, but if you get them kind of posed right, then this is, fine. and his big old forehead and top of his head. The backside, there's not much to look at all, just, you know, normal stuff. There's a little hole here so you can take your little picnic piece and stick it in there. Then you can have one of your figures, I guess, flying around if you stick it on there. So you can take one of your guys, and now I guess they're flying behind him and ready to attack. So that's nice. You also do get a little open stud here so you can have figures kind of stand on the shoulder, and they leave one on his foot, which is way more harder than it should be. Yeah, that's better. Now he's just sort of standing there, doing, I guess, fighting or whatever. Little gatlactus had a whack. He's a little hard to stand unless you stand him kind of straight-legged because of his stupid knees and hips and ankles, but, you know, he looks pretty okay. It's probably the best usage of construction figures they've had so far. He does look, you know, impressive next to minifigures, but there you go. Good times. Here we have everybody in their, I guess, Lego recommended positions to recreate that one scene for the movie. With, I guess, Ben down there and Mr. Fantastic getting a grip, Johnny flying around, and Sue standing there on the shoulder. So, you know, there you go. Another all posed nicely. So overall, this is a pretty nice set. The figures are nice, and gatlactus is nice, but it's still pretty overpriced, so I would definitely get this one on a sale. Or, you know, or not. You know, do whatever you want. Congratulations, you did it. You made it to the end of the video, and now you can consume worlds.